Sir, it
There
has
is,
increased to 3 crore from 2 crore.
yeah, that is the point I wanted to tell. Good, very good, Niharika. After that, Mr. Mohan. Mohan is from which place? Mogan,
Sir, Andhra Pradesh.
ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్. మోగన్ అంటే తమిళనాడులో వచ్చి చెప్తే ఏం చెప్తుంటారు? If you come to Tamil Nadu and tell Mogan, everybody will remember about one actor. He was always, his films were very successful in 90s. And he used to always have the mic and sing. He was known as Mike Mogan. He will always sing songs with that, and almost all the movies were success. And he has reacted in one more movie now. The name of that movie is Hara, Hara. I think nowadays you have translation or say uh, put into almost all other languages also, but it's a very sensitive topic. Yeah, that's what it is. Mohan, supposing I
Sir,
want to call you with a nickname, which nickname should I call you?
sir, my full
Instead of
name is Mohan
Mo
Krishna. You can call me Mona. First two letters and last two letters.
Mohan. Good. What is your daddy?
My father is a businessman, sir.
ఏం బిజినెస్ చేస్తున్నారు? What business is he doing?
Raw silk, sir. Thread.
Grocery. Acha.
No, sir. Raw silk. Raw material for silk sarees. Resham.
Raw material for
Silk sarees.
acha, silk sarees. Raw silk.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that silk is got from that silk worm, na?
Yes.
Have you seen them in with life?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm very sorry. ओके, ठीक है। वो देखने के बाद में रात में कैसे खाना खाना है, हाँ? Very difficult. Yeah. Anyhow, doesn't matter, Mr. Mohana Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Please read from 91. Bulk deposit is 3 crores. Please read. Deposit of
Deposit of 3 crores and above constitute bulk deposits.
continue.
What are types of accounts in a bank? There are 4 types of bank deposits in India, which are current accounts, recurring deposits, savings accounts, and fixed deposit accounts.
Okay.
What is the
93.
What is the purpose of the Reserve Bank of India Innovation Hub? The Reserve Bank of India set up a Reserve Bank of India Innovation Hub to promote innovation across the financial sector by improving technology into it,
By imposing.
imposing technology into it.
Hmm.
How will the change in the repo rate impact the economy? When the repo rate increases, financial institutions' borrowing cost also increase, which is passed on to account holders in the form of higher interest rate on loans and deposits.
But this answer is not complete. When the repo rate increases, the rate at which the banks borrow from RBI increases, so banks will borrow less. So when they borrow less, they will also lend less money to borrowers. So the money in circulation is expected to come down, and that will bring the inflation down. Okay, continue.
Okay. What do you mean
95.
by what do you mean by moral suasion? The central bank uses moral suasion as a strategy to persuade and counsel the commercial banks to follow the rules and behave in the desired ways through everyday interaction.
Good. 96.
Sir, moral suasion is the last action performed by the RBI, sir. What's the thing?
I don't know. I have not.
What's the thing?
Nobody
Is
has.
a legal action by in giving on the newspapers that the bank has given certain
No, no.
amount of.
They will say that they have been doing this moral suasion many times, but people never listen to it. They always say, don't believe high interest rates. Do not invest monies in high interest rates. But people believe nahi karta hai. The cheaters, what they do, वो बोलता है, if you give 1 lakh today, every month I will give you 10,000 rupees. Every month I will give you 10,000 rupees. He is telling like that. This fellow believes and goes and gives 1 lakh. So initially for the first 1 or 2 months he will give. and third month no money will come. But what will happen? Before the third month, this fellow would have invested minimum 50 lakhs and 1 crore. And then in the end, crying, going to police station telling, Sir, Amara, my money is lost. Em chesanu. Anni money, all that money I had for my daughter's marriage. So why it happens? Out of greediness.
Okay, sir.
Out of greediness. But we can't talk about it. Some people believe, and especially they cheat only the more educated persons. Somebody who has been a manager of a bank, somebody who has retired as GM of some big company, they only get cheated. Some lawyers get cheated. Some judges get cheated. So how can we do this? So this is the thing, but over which there is no immediate solution. This type of talk and all, Shaktikanta Das used to say, is also known as moral suasion. People are told, be careful, like that. But sometimes, what happens? Without our knowledge, we press some link,
Link.
and that may put us into problem. That's all. God's making. Where are we now? We are in
96 questions, sir. Ostro
nine-
account.
96. Please read.
What is Ostro account? It is an account held by foreign bank with a domestic bank in domestic currency.
97.
What is the difference between payment bank and small finance bank? Small finance banks require capital requirement of 200 crores. Payment bank paid up equity capital requirement of 100 crores. Payment banks receive deposits, remittances, but not lend.
No,
Small finance.
what ऐसा उल्टा कर दिया.
Yes, sir.
He has changed it here. So you
Yeah.
first read this one. Small finance banks.
Small finance bank will lend to unserved and unreserved sections, including small business units, micro and
Underserved.
small-
Underserved, not undeserved. Underserved.
underserved sections, including small business units, micro and small industries, and small and marginal farmers. No restriction of area of operation.
No. No, here. Payment banks.
No, sir. Payment banks receive deposits and remittances remittances but cannot lend.
Mm.
No restriction of area of operation.
For small
Payment
finance banks. Yeah.
For small finance banks. Payment bank give loans and cannot issue credit, cannot give loans and cannot issue credit cards, but can issue ATM and debit card.
Okay. Number 98. These are possible questions in credit officer interview
LS.
also.
Yes.
Please read.
Sir, what's the thing I had? Paytm banks have restrictions only for 5 years, sir. What's the thing? After the 5 years and the performance, they can be converted into regular bank.
No. If the payment banks do good job, they can be converted into small finance banks. And
Yes.
then they will be, after so many years of small finance bank, they can be converted into normal commercial banks. At that time, banks will be asked to provide 500 crore capital.
Yes.
Yeah, please tell. 98.
Tell us about some of the differences between bank and non-banking financial company. Non-banking financial company incorporated under the Companies Act 1956. Bank incorporated under the Banking Regulation Act 1949. Transactions are not provided in NBFCs. Transactions are provided in banks. Demand deposits are not accepted in NBFCs. Demand deposits are accepted in banks. The NBFCs cannot issue checks. Banks can issue checks. Deposit insurance facility is not available in NBFCs. Deposit insurance facility is available in banks.
In the case of commercial banks, scheduled
Yes, sir.
commercial banks, the bank deposits up to rupees 5 lakh
5
per
lakhs.
individual in a bank is guaranteed by Deposit
DICGC.
Insurance Credit Guarantee Corporation. Chairman's name is M.D.
Patra.
who is the
Deputy
Deputy
Governor of
Governor of Reserve Bank of India. Yeah. Now NABFID. Please
What is
read.
the role of NAFID in banking? The National Bank of Financing Infrastructure and Development is set up as the principal development financial institution for infrastructure banking,
Infrastructure.
financing.
Okay. Continue.
What are tangible assets? A tangible asset is an asset that has finite monetary value and is usually a physical form. Example, cash, vehicles, equipment, buildings, and investments.
That's all. So we have covered up to question number
100, sir.
100. Very good. Normally,